How about participating in our daily survey? Today there are some killer rewards up for grabs.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir Duliaty, and today I'm going to play a game that was highly recommended to me called Duliaty. I play a lot of visual novels, and this game apparently is, what would happen if one of my many husbands just decided to visit me in the real world. So let's start. First of all, the sound design is amazing! Amazing! Welcome, dearest friend, to the world of Duliaty. Before we begin, I need to run a few important things past you. Okay. Firstly, I'd be positively mortified to discover you are harmed in any way by this world or its inhabitants, so I ask that you kindly take note of the following content warnings. Flashing lights. Okay. Why are you doing that? Depictions of blood. Shaking texts should be one of them. Physical violence, okay. Suggestive situations, okay. Self-harm, okay. Okay, I'll do whatever you want. Please don't make that sound anymore. If you're not already doing so, wearing headphones or earphones is advised in order for you to enjoy the best possible experience. Check. Ow, I shouldn't have did that. That really hurt, actually. Similarly, why am I having so trouble with this word? Similarly, I would also advise you to keep all background music, sound effects, and voice acting turned on for the very same reason. Got it. I did turn the background music down a little bit. It's just easier to edit that way. Excellent. Now that we've got that nasty bit of business out of the way, I need to know how to address you throughout your time here with us. Please, may I have your name? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty! My name is Espoir. It means hope in French. Look at that font. Look at that font. That is some gorgeous font right there. Espoir, how delightful. And would you be so kind as to divulge your preferred pronouns as well? Man, that's pretty. She, her. Goodness! Oh, there's another small matter I should mention. Here in this place, your choices matter. Sometimes they will merely decide how an entity responds to you and the interactions you'll have with each other. However, on occasion, your decisions will shape your very core and influence the options available to you throughout your journey. Okay. Now, I'm not entirely without empathy, and so I've made it easy for you to see how some of your decisions will impact your personality going forward. Okay. Ooh. When you see this symbol, it means the decision you're about to make will be a kind one. This is the sort of button you only press if you fancy yourself a bit of an angel. I'm pretty nice on my first playthrough. Ooh, this icon is for like the second or third playthrough when you want to be an absolute monster. As you can no doubt imagine, the skull symbolizes a decision that's deliciously devilish. Simple, isn't it? I know which option I'd pick, but the choice, of course, is entirely up to you, Espoir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I suggest you choose wisely, my friend, for your chosen kindness or cruelty, amongst other decisions, may also impact your very sanity, along with the stability of all who dwell here. Oh dear. How will you know how your mind is faring? Well, I suppose that's just something you'll have to discover on your own. Surely, you cannot expect one such as I to hold your hand forever, can you? I have matters of my own to attend to. I can scarcely afford to babysit you, as entertaining as that might be. Who are you? Who are you, disembodied voice? Remember, all of us are nothing more than a quaint collection of stories that we tell ourselves, authors of our own fates, whatever they may be. You might discover that you're drawn to orchestrate unfathomable despair, only to dream of other designs upon recalling your experiences. You are the architect of your memories, a master editor, and here, with me, you can choose your truth. Nothing is forever. Run along now, Espoir, and do try to have fun. There would be little point in any of this if you don't. Farewell for now. What's your name? What are you all about? Cool. Oh my gosh. Also, I'd like to point out that this is in demo form, so yeah. What shall I do tonight? It's been pretty cold lately, so I could just spend every single day indoors where it's nice and warm. As I gaze out of my bedroom window at the starry night sky above, I can't help but feel somewhat small when confronted with the vastness of the universe. Man, that is a gorgeous sky with the twinkling stars and everything! There's so much out there, and yet my life seems so incredibly dull most of the time. Why does nothing exciting ever happen to me? Be careful what you wish for me. Ew! Golly, why? The moment that thought crosses my mind, I gasp as a star shoots across the sky, almost as though someone out there heard my wish. Oh no, is this a real monkey paw situation? I mean, of course, I would wish for one of my fictional husbands to be physical. I can't help but smile to myself at how perfect the timing was. They say if you wish upon a star, then your dreams will come true, somehow. I think it would be too much to hope for some drama in my stagnant life. Oh! That's the coolest ringtone I've ever heard in the game! Huh? Who's calling me at this time? I don't recognize the number. Answer? Oh, wait. Did I not click it in time? Whoops. Well, what happens if I do that? Oh well, I'm sure it wasn't anything important. Probably just another scam. But enough daydreaming. I need to do something, or I'm just going to end up sitting here all night staring out the window. I should... let's see, check my phone for messages, go out for a walk, browse the latest news headlines. Let's play a visual novel, because as if that isn't what we're already doing. I guess I should probably finish the route I'm playing, since I've got some time off for a change. Hooray for holidays. That's gonna be me in a couple of days. Oh, I could be, hanging out with my family? No, I'm going to be hanging out with fictional husbands. And maybe wives. I don't have to get up early for anything, so I might as well stay up late. Pick. Okay. You're. Okay. Poison. Okay. Oh, he's sad. Now he's happy. He's sad. He's happy. He's sad. She's happy. She's adorable. Oh, but I like Castor. Man, the sound design is great. Oh boy. It kind of feels like I've been neglecting Castor recently. I mean, I know that he's just a character in a visual novel, but still. I can't help but sigh a little as I think about what it would be like to date someone so perfect in reality. Who am I kidding? No one even remotely similar to that exists in real life, at least not for me anyhow. Normal guys are just a hassle. At least with digital guys, there's no risk. Exactly. Winter Wish.
Oh, you're back? It's been a little while since you last played. I was really starting to miss you, you know?
Oh. I don't care if he's programmed to greet me so warmly. Castor always makes my heart skip a beat, though he's not exactly my usual type. I feel kind of bad admitting it, but at first I didn't even want to bother playing through his route. I don't know. It was more like I started it out of obligation to see all the content of the game, and besides, I won't be able to unlock the hidden character if I don't finish the other routes first. Castor's really grown on me a lot through the course of his story, though gradually worming his way into my heart. Ain't that always the way? I missed you too, Castor. I have to admit, I do feel a little bad for lying, but it's not like he's real.
You missed me too? Honestly, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear you say that.
Can he hear me say that?
Now, you already know quite a lot about me, so I think it's time I learned a little bit more about you.
Uh-oh.
Have you been sleeping okay? Remember what I told you last time? If you don't get enough rest, you won't be able to function properly. It's important that you take breaks from the game for the sake of your health.
Oh, that's probably just like a health warning or something, but he's probably actually saying that. I don't know. Seriously? This crap every time I open the darn game?
Come on, don't pull that face again. You know I'm just trying to look out for you. You're the most important thing in the entire world to me. I just need to know that you're all right.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Castor. Inputting my sleep data for the last few nights, I close my eyes and sigh. I already know exactly what he's about to say. I never seem to sleep too well nowadays.
Only 5 hours per night? You shouldn't be playing with me. You should be having a nap.
Oh.
I want you to start taking better care of yourself for me. Please. I don't know what I'd do if anything were to happen to you.
Oh. Yeah. I'll be absolutely fine, Castor, same as always. I chuckled to myself, a little at the concerned look on his sprite's face, something I'm more than used to seeing at this point. Aw.
Well, if you insist on continuing the game, would you like me to load your most recent save? Or perhaps you have time to complete a quick survey. As always, there will be an exciting reward for your participation.
Oh. Hovering over the options, I momentarily debate using voice commands instead. They never seem to work properly anyways, so it's probably not worth bothering. I suppose I might as well take the survey since it usually results in free stuff. Yeah. Selecting yes to the survey, I wiggle backwards to adjust my position in bed to a slightly more comfortable one. It's funny how reading seems so much more relaxing during the night. Anyway. Alright, here we go.
Awesome, your time is much appreciated. Don't worry, we won't ever share your personal data with anyone, so your secrets are perfectly safe with us.
A part of me wonders why they even bothered making the voice actors record general menu lines like this. It's cool that they've made it so you can interact with your favorite characters more, but some of the personalities are a little off. The menu version of Castor seems way more upbeat than his in-game self. I guess that could be to tempt players into spending more microtransactions or something.
Question 1. What's your favorite color?
Purple. A simple question, and yet sometimes I still have to think about the answer.
What a coincidence! Mine too.
Well, yeah, he is pretty purple, actually. Yeah, right. I bet the answer's the same no matter what you pick.
Question 2. Who's your favorite love interest in the game so far?
Yeah. It just scared me. Chaos, order. Chaos, order. I mean, he's pretty alright. I like characters that worry about their partner's health. It's adorable. It's you, of course, but I bet you already knew that anyways. You're so silly, Castor. Man, getting tougher already. It's kinda hard to pick just one favorite, though.
Really? I must say, that's not who I thought you'd pick, but if you say so. Question 3. Do you love me?
Aww. Well, when you say it like that, goodness. Yeah. Sure, why not? I think we'd actually make a pretty cute couple in real life. Oh, that actually would probably be pretty cute, like a boyfriend who worries about your sleep schedule. I can't believe I actually said that out loud. Jeez, if Kana heard something like that come out of my mouth, I'd get mocked relentlessly.
I see. All right. That's all the questions we have for you today. Come back again tomorrow for another survey and even more rewards.
You don't think that was weird? In-game me? You don't think that was weird that he said that?
Thank you for taking the time to participate. Your feedback is incredibly important to us. As a way to show our gratitude, please accept this promotional discount coupon of 10% off to spend on any item in our store.
Okay. Really? Just one crappy coupon is all I get today? That was a waste of time. Rolling my eyes at Castor's sincere smile as his sprite enthusiastically thrust the digital coupon into the air, I back out of the survey menu.
Would you like me to load your latest save data now? Or can I assist you with anything else?
Cute. Sure, go ahead and load my save.
All right, loading it is. I'm so glad you decided to continue playing my route. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Please sit back and relax. Our adventure will continue momentarily.
Cute. Now I kinda want to play a VN that—
If we hurry, we might manage to make it in time to stop Nexus from unleashing the virus. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Right from the get-go, anime nonsense. The Shaku are being attracted to the debris. By this time, their numbers probably won't decrease. The Miyagi crystals.
Which means the Miyagi crystals will help very much in searching for the Yukio barrier.
Oh yeah, now I remember why I left things where I did. Did you get to that part in the game? I'm pretty sure some form of boss battle is coming up soon, and I don't think I made the correct choices beforehand to beat it. Gritting my teeth, I realize I probably should have just let go of my pride and used the darn walkthrough from the beginning. Clicking through the text anxiously, I managed to accidentally skip a couple of Castor's voice lines. Oops.
Look, I know this is difficult for you, but I also know you can do it. Even if you can't trust yourself, you trust me, right? You've got this. We can't fail.
You're right, Castor. We can do it. Because of the power of anime. Are you sure about that? 'Cause I'm pretty sure the boss is about to kill us.
This is it! What are you waiting for? If you don't shoot, then we're all toast!
Oh no. Yeah, but I can't shoot because I've managed to work myself into a corner here. We're screwed. I sense a bad end on the horizon.
No! I can't lose you now! Not like this! Why didn't you just listen to me? Please, just open your eyes.
I died. And yep, there it is.
I'm really sorry that you reached a bad end this time, but I'm sure that if you just reload and make some different choices next time around, you'll be victorious instead.
Aww.
Besides, I'll be with you every step of the way. Is there a particular save you'd like to retry from?
What's the betting I'm gonna have to reload an ancient save if I want to get past this darned scene? 'Cause I'm pretty sure all my recent saves are stuck where I'm already doomed. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Too many games I actually had to restart from the very beginning because I've screwed myself. And in an old RPG too? Darn it, I'm gonna have to skip so much text to get back to this point. Stifling a yawn, I decide that coffee is exactly what I require in this situation.
Wait, don't go!
Oh, just as I'm about to get up, I hear a small voice coming from my console. Upon glancing at the screen, nothing has changed. I've been kicked back to the main menu for my epic failure. I guess I'm just hearing things. Caffeine time it is.
Do you even truly care about me at all?
Castor! Leaving my console behind, I haul myself downstairs to make coffee. Ooh. As I stand there, impatiently waiting for the kettle to boil, I argue with myself about consulting a walkthrough. It would make things a heck of a lot easier, and I could finally finish Castor's route and move on to the next guy. A couple of light spoiler reviews I read mentioned the unlockable route being the best one. Castor may be cute, but he's a little tame for my tastes. I'm ready for a love interest who's more exciting. Don't be so picky, me. Clutching my coffee mug, I head back downstairs to start searching for a guide on my phone. This one looks like it's had a lot of comments. Why is the music fading out?
Are you seriously consulting a guide? You don't need to get help from someone else. I'm right here. All you have to do is just trust me.
Well, you didn't really help me very much in the last playthrough, friend. You kind of just yelled at me. My dude. Right, yeah, this one looks good.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll do much better this time around. Here we go.
Cute. Okay, here we go again. Skip text, skip text, skip text. So that's what I did wrong. Makes sense, I guess.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I'm so proud of you. But please, give me some kind of warning next time you plan on pulling a stunt like that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Aww. Heh, Castor's cute little worried face makes me want to just reach out and pinch his cheeks. I wonder if there'll be a CG in a second. Sipping my coffee, I continue clicking to proceed through the scene, victorious at last.
You mean more to me than anything else in the entire world. You know that, right?
You're not questioning how clingy he's being, are you, me? That doesn't sound weird to you? And there it is. They're gonna kiss, I just know it.
I love you. I won't ever let anything come between us.
Oh. Yay, finally! It's about time I got the good ending. Now I can actually move on.
Congratulations on completing all the endings for my route. As a special bonus, you can now view my secret CG in the gallery. I'm so glad we could spend this time together, just the two of us.
Should I take a peek at the bonus content for his route? Dang it, he just said it, and I forgot what it was. Route. Yeah, I want to look at it. It's too tempting not to. I'll just have a really quick look before I head to sleep. Navigating through the menus, I arrive at the bonus section, eager to see what's in store. I kinda hope it's something cute. Please don't be something murdery. Oh, okay. Whew. Aww. No matter the bitter winds or biting cold, our love will forever keep us warm. You're my one true winter wish, Espoir. Aww. Oh, that's so adorable. A little cheesy, sure, but still pretty cute. And you're my winter wish too, Castor, you big snuggly ball of sweetness. Aww. How could this possibly go wrong? I really should stop saying that crap out loud. And on that note, bedtime. Good night, Castor.
Please don't go.
Aww. You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's... Alright, maybe they don't hear it. Maybe they're just like, oh, it's my imagination. As I exit the game, I think I hear a faint whisper, but dismiss it as my weary imagination. Putting my console to one side, I get up to turn out the light, throwing myself back down on the bed with a yawn. It's not long before I find myself fast asleep, slipping softly into a familiar, comforting realm of dreams. Ooh. Awaking within my unconscious mind, I wander aimlessly through a wispy violet veil, when all of a sudden, I spot a shadowy figure off in the distance. As I close the space, I slowly begin to recognize the person standing before me, seemingly lost. Castor? As I call out his name softly, he turns to face me, sorrow in his eyes when he takes a shaky step towards me.
You just left me all alone after everything we've been through together. Why?
Aww. Castor speaks, but words fail me. How can I possibly explain myself in a satisfactory way when he's standing right there in front of me? I guess this is my brain's way of making me feel guilty for wanting to get his route over and done with.
It's okay. I don't need to know. I'm sure that whatever's going on, you have your reasons. I'm sorry for springing that on you. What's important is that you're here with me now.
Aww. Opening his arms wide to accept me regardless, Castor ushers me into a loving embrace. Perhaps I was too quick to judge him after all. This feeling, it's so warm.
Promise me that no matter what happens, you'll never leave my side again. I can't bear the thought of anyone taking you from me.
Gazing up into his earnest eyes, I find myself unable to reply once again. Even if this is just a dream, I don't tend to make promises lightly, but I guess it won't hurt to nod.
I need to hear you say it.
Whispers sinking sweetly into my ear, I find my defenses breaking down all at once. I need to say something. Oh, this is the nice playthrough, so... I promise. Just can't let him find out about my 60 other fictional husbands. What harm could it do? What harm could it do? Alright. I promise, Castor. Oh, the way his little face lit up. Aww. No sooner have the words left my lips, he pulls me into an even tighter embrace.
Thank you. You have no idea how much those few words mean to me. I'll be able to rest easy tonight, knowing that I have your heart.
Are we gonna get to see the character that we wanted to unlock, and is that character not gonna be there no more? Me too, Castor. Me too.
Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
This is going to end poorly, isn't it? I can't help but giggle a little to myself. This dream is already pretty sweet. I'm not even sure I want to wake up. Winds whip around the pair of us as the ephemeral experience gradually fades into the abyss, leaving behind nothing but the lingering warmth of Castor's touch. Oh, that sounds lovely. Rays of sunlight sneak in through a small gap in the curtains, gently waking me as I let out a huge yawn while listening to the singing of birds outside my bedroom window. Is it really morning already? Reaching for my phone, my eyes widen in shock as I realize it's actually the middle of the afternoon. Holy cow! How the heck did I manage to oversleep so badly? Oh well, I'm on holiday, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much. It just feels like I've lost half of my day. I must have really needed that sleep. And they did stay up kind of early, or late. They kind of stayed up late. Stepping carefully into the shower to freshen up, a small smile appears on my lips when I feel the warm caress of the water pouring down, reminding me of last night's dream. I can't believe I was even thinking of him in my sleep. I guess I really did fall for the guy by the end of his route. Route? I think it's route. Or maybe I'm just lonely. It has been a while since I went on a date in reality. Dwelling on that thought, I remember a promise I made back in college with my best friend, Kana. We swore to each other that if we were both single by the time we reached a certain age, we'd just give up on the idea of finding someone and settle with one another. Aww. I can't help but laugh to myself at the images in my mind of that scenario. Kana is a great friend, and I absolutely love playing games together, but we're more like siblings than anything. Actually dating each other would be so darn weird. Despite it being the afternoon, I continue with my usual morning routine and pour myself a cup of coffee before deciding what to do next. I guess I could always just start the next route now that I've finished Castor's ones. Though, maybe I should do something else today. Come to think of it, I feel like I've seriously neglected everything that's not a visual novel lately. Maybe it's time I took a break from all my single-player stuff to check in on Kana. A part of me thought I'd managed to put my MMO days behind me, but something always draws me back in like a moth to a flame. Whether it be a shiny new event or Kana's sudden streams of text reminding me to show my face online every now and again. Awesome. Now I'm torn between finishing my VN or playing multiplayer with Kana. The great gaming dilemma strikes again. I kinda want to play more Winter Wish. Like, I do want to call Kana, but I kinda want to see what happens. I want to see what happens with them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a start on the next route. It's the only reason I kept on playing through everyone else's after all. Should I be a responsible adult today and show my face to my friends? Nope, let's spend the rest of the day with my fictional husbands. After grabbing my console from upstairs, I slumped down on the sofa as a pleasant tingling builds in my stomach at the anticipation of finally unlocking the character I've been most excited about from the day he was announced. Sipping on my coffee, I can't help but notice that the game is taking an abnormally long time to start up. I wonder if my saves are corrupted or something. Please don't let that be the case, otherwise all my hard work will have gone to waste, and I'll have to start over from the beginning. Oh, jeez, why is it dark all of a sudden? By the time the game finally loads, I've already finished my coffee, and the last of the day's light fades away, but something's not quite right. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. What the heck? Furiously shaking my console, I stare at the screen in confusion. It was fine last night. What's up with this darn thing? Castor, what's going on? Castor! Castor! Freezing and glitching all over the place, I struggle to even get past the messed up main menu. When I eventually manage to make it to the route select screen, everything is completely screwed up as images of Castor flash relentlessly across the screen.
Welcome back. I'm so sorry.
Our servers seem to be experiencing a system right now, but don't worry,
My route's still
playable. Would you like to replay my route from the beginning?
So, we have time to unpack all this. Over there, it says, don't you dare. Wait. Why can I select that? Save. Our history. You can't hide. Load. No escape. Heck no! I want to play the route I unlocked last night. Sound comes blasting from my console speakers, despite me always having the volume set pretty low. Fiddling with the volume control in a desperate attempt to cease the assault on my ears, I fail to even notice that the game is now systematically self-deleting all of my saves, until it's too late. Ah! Caster! That's crossing the line! That's crossing the line! Upon glancing up in a panic, I hammer away at the buttons, clicking furiously in the hope that something might register and make this stop.
Route select is currently unavailable. Replay
Caster's
route?
Creepy. Again, how about no? What is up with this? When no more save data remains, the game reverts to the route select menu, but it only presents me with a single option, Caster.
How about participating in our daily survey? Today there are some killer rewards up for grabs.
Ah! Screw this. As a last resort, I mash the reset button in order to try and regain a degree of control, but it won't allow me to exit the game window.
Loading survey. Please be
Patient.
Did that say something before? I think that said something before. Wait, can I? Yeah,
Survey.
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. What? The actual fluff.
Loading survey. Please be
Patient.
Caster, honey, you don't need to do all this, really.
loading survey.
Don't
Please be
Patient.
don't you jump scare me, Caster. Don't you jump scare me. As you well know, I don't like to be scared. Seriously?
Question 1. Do you love me?
Aww, but also stop. Stop.
Question 2. Do you love me?
Stop. Stop.
Question 3. Do you love me?
Yes. You didn't give me a chance to answer, Caster. Okay, this is definitely bugged. Also, me, you don't think that's weird that he's begging you to love him? You don't think that's weird?
Processing results. For more help and
information.
please head directly to the facts section on our website.
You don't have to be violent, honey. You don't have to tell me to die. You don't have to do all that. Oh, it's kind of creepy when it stops moving too.
Loading Caster's route.
Okay, I guess. Golly, title screen? Oh no, you're not. Return to the title screen.
Unable to return to title screen.
Why you gotta say it like that? Title screen. Just return to the title screen.
Unable to return to title screen.
Don't jump scare me. I know it's coming. Title screen? Return to the title screen, darn it.
Unable to return to title screen.
Again, why you gotta say it like that? Fine, then exit game.
Are you sure you want to quit the game?
Just take the batteries out or something. Pretty darn sure.
Wait! Don't you want to play with me?
I better not have to reinstall the stupid thing, or even worse, fork out for a new console.
What did I do wrong?
Aw. You deleted my saves, that's what you did wrong. You don't do that, man.
Why?
Aw. Caster. The broken, disbodied voice calls out one last time. With every passing second, the screen seems to grow dimmer, and the ceiling light above my head starts to go crazy. The ceiling light? Uh-oh. All I can do is stare at the screen and wait until it's over. Much to my relief, the light in my room finally stops flickering on and off. Panic over. Or panic starting. Breathing a huge sigh, I conclude it must have just been a freak power surge due to our recent awful weather, and anxiously wait for my console to return to life. When it does, the first thing I do is reinstall the game and go hunting for save files online. Luckily for me, a few kind users have uploaded just the right saves that I need to continue where I left off. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. A small yawn escapes my lips, so I decide it's best to continue playing in bed. The rest of the evening flies by as I finally get deep into the route of the hidden character. I desperately want to continue reading, but upon catching a glimpse of the time, I decided it's probably for the best if I just continue tomorrow. Putting my console to one side and snuggling down under the covers, I can't help but see those strange images of Castor in my mind once again, before drifting off into a peaceful slumber. Back inside the comforting embrace of my cozy little dream world, I watch as the same figure from before approaches me. Not another Castor dream. I know he's cute, but come on, stupid brain. Keep up, will you? I'd rather dream about my new love interest tonight. This time, when Castor reaches me, the warm smile from our previous night together appears to have vanished, replaced by a scornful, seeming scowl. I half expect him to shout at me, but he simply remains silent, staring at me with steely eyes. Can I help you? I ask him cautiously, wary of his unexpected change in behavior, but instead of answering me, Castor just flings his arms around my frozen body. Ayah! I heard ticking and I wasn't sure if that was timed or not. Castor, honey, listen, honey. I'm mad that you deleted my saves, but thankfully I got some more. You can't be doing stuff like that. You need to calm down. We can make this work. You're very cute, and 90% of you is my favorite color. We can make this work. You just gotta calm down. I have no idea what's wrong with Castor this time, but I decide to return his embrace regardless. It's alright, baby. It's gonna be alright. Are you okay, Castor? I ask the foremost question on my mind, secretly hoping for some sort of explanation. Aw. Well, you don't exactly look it. Come on, what's on your mind? You can talk to me, silly. Oh, this part isn't voiced. That's okay. Oh, it's nothing, honestly. I'm just unbelievably happy right now is all. Really? That's all? Yeah, this is all I've ever wanted. I guess hugs are pretty great. Still, it's kind of sweet that he's satisfied by something so simple. Would it be okay if we just stayed like this for a little while? Sure, why not? We can keep hugging for as long as you like, Castor. You're such a sweetheart, aren't you? It's too difficult to tell the passage of time in a place like this. Wait a minute. Oh, is he messing with time? I hope not. It feels like forever, and yet not another word is spoken between us before everything, gradually, fades to black. In a state of half-consciousness, I suddenly become aware that my arm has gone numb and try to shake it to regain some feeling as I attempt to turn over on my bed. But something heavy prevents me from moving an inch. As my eyes gradually begin adjusting to the darkness, I can just make out a shadow beside me. At first, I dismiss it as another dream, but the more I stare, the more... Hey! Don't do that! Don't do that! Ah, you scared me, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. But the more I stare, the more suspicious I become, until the shadow shifts to face me, causing me to emit a startled scream of sheer shock at the sight. Castor. Possibly naked Castor. Opening my eyes at the sound, Castor clings to me like a young child, confusion painted all over his face. This is so not happening. I must still be dreaming. That's it. It's just another episode in my recent series of Castor dreams. It has to be that.
Go back to sleep.
Okay. Stifling a yawn, a small voice comes softly from Castor's mouth as his breathing becomes heavy. That's easy for you to say. You're not the one with a naked man on top of you right now.
Not a bad problem to have, if you ask me.
Oh dear. How scandalous. As though it's completely normal, he appears to have fallen asleep while still firmly holding on to me. But I'm already asleep. I have to be. Hey man, what's up? I don't know if that ticking means it's timed or anything, but I answered very quickly. Bewildered and blushing, I swiftly conceal my face in Castor's chest, holding on to him tightly. Castor, why are you naked? Naked? I don't understand the question. Oh, wait, no. What's this a little hard for? Or is this, the ending I got? What's this mean? Oh, that's what that means. Sir, I am oogling you disrespectfully. Naked? I don't understand the question. Naked? Nude? It's what it's called when someone's not wearing any clothes. Why the heck aren't you wearing anything? What, me? But this is natural. Don't you like the way I look? Yeah. Yes, actually. What? No. There's nothing wrong with the way you look. I'll have you know I think you're pretty darn cute, actually, so don't go making silly assumptions. I just wasn't expecting to dream of you in quite such detail, is all. I'd really appreciate it if you could put some clothes on. That little smile he was making. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, Castor yawns a little more before standing up to face me down.
A dream? You're so funny.
Castor, do me a big favor and don't pan down anymore. It's fine. Holy cow! Oh, hold on, let me get a better look at that. Holy goodness, I am looking disrespectfully. There. Satisfied? Very. Instead of answering him, I simply stare, utterly baffled by the bizarreness of the situation.
Did you know that you get this really adorable little wrinkle on your forehead when you're mad at something?
I'm not mad. What on earth are you talking about?
I'm referring to you, silly. What else would I be talking about? You're the only thing that's important.
Okay. Right, if you say so. This has got to be one of the strangest dreams I've ever had, but I guess I can just go along with it. What harm could it possibly do?
Hey, are you alright? You're acting kinda strange. Usually you'd be happier to see me.
Oh, I'm pretty happy. Right. I am being a little bit dishonest because some of these I would be like, no, but I don't know. I want to be nice in the first playthrough. Sorry, it's not that I'm not happy to see you, Castor. It's just, I'm just kind of confused right now, you know? You're confused? What's there to be confused about? You being here? The last thing I remember was being fast asleep, dreaming, and now I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just struggling to get a grasp on reality. I see. So does that mean you'd rather I wasn't here? How is that what he derived from my answer? This guy must have some serious insecurity issues. I guess it's a little more complicated than that, but sort of? I don't know. This is just a dream. Why are you asking me such weird questions?
Is it a weird question? How should I know? You tell me. If it's your dream as you say, shouldn't you already know the answer?
Well, not really. Maybe. It's not like I always have total control over everything. Stop.
Oh, so if you don't have total control, does that mean I can do this?
Without warning, Castor advances on me, backing me up against a wall. Hey now. Do what exactly? Part of me doesn't even want to know the answer to that question, while the other part is Espoir de Vide, who needs to stop simping and who wants to know the answer to that question.
You want to know first? Why don't you close your eyes and you'll find out.
Okay.
Doing as he says, I cautiously close my eyes, waiting for something to happen, and suddenly I feel his lips pressed against mine. Oh no! It's not like I haven't kissed characters in my dreams before, but this feels different. This feels real.
How was that?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty darn good. That pretty good. Pretty. This really is just a dream, right?
A dream? Not this again. Does it even matter? What's important is that you're here with me. I'm not letting you go this time. We can stay like this, together, forever.
Okay. This is gonna be really hard to explain to people, but sure, all right.
Besides, if you truly do believe this is a dream, does that not mean that deep down, you're the one who wants this?
Stop. Castor's bold statement causes me to panic. I don't want this. I need to wake up. Pulling away from him in a panic, I begin slapping my face repeatedly in an attempt to wake myself.
What are you doing? You'll hurt yourself.
Aw. No! Isn't it obvious? I've had enough of this stupid dream. I'm ending things here before it turns into a darn nightmare.
You want to see if you'll wake up? Is that what I am to you? A nightmare?
No, honey, I said you're a dream that could become a nightmare. You're not listening, my sweet pumpkin. Huh? Oh no. Ooh. Why is the music bumpin'? The sudden change of tone in Castor's voice causes me to stop assaulting myself immediately.
Don't you dare act all naive! You just called me a nightmare!
Honey. What? No, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, if that's not what you meant, then why did you say it at all? You said you want to wake up, to get away from me, because I'm turning into your nightmare.
Aw. No, that's not what I said. You're twisting my words.
I'm twisting your words? Perhaps, but I know exactly what you meant.
Hey now. We're not gonna have any of this manipulation around here. We don't do that here. Now hold on just a minute. I think there's been a huge misunderstanding here. Oh, really? Because from where I'm standing, things seem perfectly clear. I managed to cross realities just to be with you, and yet all you could do was gawk at me like I'm some kind of animal and tell me you're confused about me being here. And let me guess, that kiss wasn't good enough for you either, since apparently I'm not good enough. Come on, honey, you're becoming impossible now. Come on, that's not fair.
You think that's unfair? How do you think I feel?
This is the second digital AI husband that I've made mad.
You were more than happy to be with me when you were playing through my route, and in your dreams too.
Only now I find out that you never wanted me here at all.
I thought you loved me. Every second I spend with you is so precious. I couldn't possibly tire of your presence, and until now, I thought you felt the same about me. But I guess not.
Aw, is this because... Oh, wait, huh? What? Why? Why is this bad now? Oh no! Why is it Skull? Yeah, I figured doing all the good, the heart options would lead to something bad. I think you might be overacting a little. Don't you jump scare me. You know I don't like that.
Overreacting? I can't imagine why you would think that. Oh wait, yes I can. Because this is my life we're talking about here. You are my life.
We're not even married and we're already having a lover's spat. Come on now.
And you think I might be overreacting? If you think this is bad, you just wait. I'll show you so much more.
No. You're fine. You're doing great, sweetie. You're scaring me plenty.
How would you like it if the person you loved more than anything else in the world insulted you and then tried to run away?
Oh wait, you're talking about me.
What sort of punishment would you inflict upon someone as cruel as that?
The punishment of talking it out? Caster? Are you threatening me? Are you summoning the hands, Caster? Do you want these? 'Cause I may be small, but I'm persistent.
Threatening you? Now look who's overreacting. I was merely asking your opinion on the matter. I would never hurt you. I can't believe you'd even think that about me. It's like you don't even know me at all.
Caster, come on. Hey! Sweetheart, Angel. We don't have to get violent. I don't have to get violent. That's because I don't. You're a cute character from a video game, and I'm, well, me. But that doesn't mean I don't want to get to know you properly, Caster. Caster's eyes go wide in shock at my remark, and I can't help but wonder if I might have gotten through to him. With doubts about this truly being a dream growing within my mind, I decide to take action. Ignoring Caster standing there, motionless, I make a break for the kitchen.
Hey! Where are you going?
I'm just gonna make you some breakfast. Bye! It's none of your business, Caster. Just leave me alone for a minute. A knife? Goodness me. Grabbing a knife from one of the drawers, I rest the sharp edge gently on my palm just as Caster arrives hot on my heels. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, me.
No. Wait! What are you doing? Put that down.
Experimenting. Just shush and let me do this.
Experimenting? But it'll hurt. I don't want you to feel pain. If you're doing this because of me, then I promise I'll behave better. Just please, don't hurt yourself.
Aww. Hold on. Let me oogle him some more. Oogling. Completely ignoring Caster's desperate pleas, I scrunch my eyes shut, raking the knife across my palm in one swift motion. There's no doubt it hurts as a searing heat flares up almost instantly. Wincing in pain, I open my eyes to find Caster poised to aid me, blood dripping on the cold floor below.
Why? Why would you do that?
I just needed to know for sure if I was dreaming or not. I guess I got my answer. How you're here, on the other hand, is another question entirely.
That stuff really isn't important right now. You're bleeding. Here, let me help you get this cleaned up, and then we can talk about me afterwards.
Aww. Fine. Carefully attending to my wound, Caster seems to blush a little every time our eyes meet. He really is quite the strange little guy, but at least you're not arguing for now.
There, all done. Does it hurt?
A little, but it was worth it.
I can't believe you did that. What's wrong with you?
Well, I don't know. A video game character is standing right in front of me, and... Well, if this isn't a dream, and you're actually here for real, I'd say a lot of things must be very wrong with me.
You shouldn't speak about yourself like that.
Oh. It was a joke, Caster. Oh, the thing's a heart now. He's not being all mean.
A joke? Oh, right. Of course. I knew that.
Yeah, I cut open my hand, as a joke. Well, that was adorable. With poor Castor stunned to silence, I can't help but feel a little sorry for him. So, are you gonna enlighten me as to why you're now here with me instead of behind a screen?
Even after that crazy stunt, you still want to know how I got here. You really aren't gonna let it go, are ya?
Yeah and no.
Well, you see, I don't actually know either. One minute I was watching you from inside the game, hoping that you'd replay my route instead of moving on to the next one. And the next I was here. Pretty crazy, huh?
That's certainly one way of putting it.
I just wanted to be with you. I wanted you to see me for who I really am.
You deleted my saves and then you yelled at me. And who is that? I understand, but who is that exactly? I mean, you're a caster. I played through all your route. I probably know far more about you than you do about me.
Who am I? You heard my voice, you saw my CGs, you read my story. But you didn't see me. Not truly. Only what they wanted you to see.
And who are they?
Who are they? The writers, of course. The ones who created me. In the beginning, I had no form, no voice, not even a single thought. But then all of a sudden, I was alive, trapped inside a game where my only purpose was to be there for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Castor, but I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all of this. I have so many questions, and I don't even know where to begin.
It's all right if you don't understand. We have plenty of time, and I'm happy to answer anything. I'm here for you, after all, so just fire away.
Why me? Well, because I was playing the game. Why me, Castor? There are hundreds, probably thousands of people you could have picked to appear in front of. The game you're from has a pretty dedicated fan base, so out of everyone, why me?
Why you? What are you talking about, silly? I've only ever seen you. Even if there were others out there, why would I be interested in them when you're already so incredibly perfect?
If you say so. I don't know about that.
Please, don't start putting yourself down or comparing yourself to anyone else. You're amazing. I could see that the very first moment I laid eyes on you.
Oh. Can we please just drop the subject, Castor? It's confusing, and I'm getting a huge headache. You seem to be confused pretty often. Are you sure you're okay? Because I'd be more than happy to take a look at you. Maybe I can help. Yeah. Sure. You were a priest in Winter Wish, right? I don't suppose you can recall how to cast any of your magic. Though, even if he can, I highly doubt Castor can cure my confusion at this whole scenario. Of course, healing's my specialty after all. Here, let me try something. Screwing his eyes shut tight, Castor's face clouds with immense concentration as a feeling of faint energy fluctuates in the air around us. Ooh. The moment he opens his eyes, Castor grabs my shoulders tightly. Magic erupts from his fingers, filling me with a rejuvenating current coursing through my veins. Ooh. If anything, I'm more confused now than ever. Castor's video game magic works here. In my house. Do you feel any better? I can try casting something stronger if that didn't quite do the trick. That won't be necessary. I feel fantastic. Honestly, Castor, you're incredible. Aww. Just as I'm about to throw my arms around him in thanks, Castor collapses onto me instead, almost bowling me over. Aww. Whoa, are you alright? You look exhausted. Oh, this is nothing. Don't worry about me, honestly. I'll be fine. He certainly doesn't seem fine. He looks like death. Maybe you should get some rest. A good night's sleep might do you wonders when you've used up so much energy. Yeah, you're probably right. Will you come with me? Yeah, sure. Yeah. If you think it'll help you rest, then sure. I could probably use the sleep myself anyways. Thank you. I appreciate the company. Where I was before, sleep was so lonely, like being shut away inside a big black box all alone. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd stand there counting each second until it was eventually time to wake up and see you again. That sounds like a nightmare. It was worse than a nightmare. That was my reality. No matter how hard I tried to dream of you, I remained frozen, waiting. But it's okay. We're together now. Perhaps I can dream in peace with you by my side. Oh, then let's go get some shut-eye. It sounds like you're in need of a serious snooze, my friend. Oh. Leading the way upstairs, I gesture for Castor to climb into my bed, watching him oblige without hesitation before following suit. Well, I guess this is good night then, Castor. I hope you finally get to have some sweet dreams. So do I. I'll still see you when I wake up, won't I? Shifting my position to get more comfortable, I turn away from Castor, closing my eyes. Sure you will, silly. I don't plan on going anywhere. Unless I wake up in the game. Good. Oh good, he's still here. Gently waking to the soothing sensation of Castor softly brushing my hair, I open my eyes to find Castor's pale face opposite mine, smiling. Aww. Good morning, sleepyhead. Morning, Castor. Have you been awake long? Only about an hour or so. I had the best sleep in my entire life thanks to you. Aww. Stretching out, I roll over onto my side, facing away from him, only for Castor to sneakily scooch up behind me, wrapping his arms lovingly around my chest. You know, we could always just stay like this, forever. The longing in his voice sends tingles shooting through my body. As appealing as that might be, I don't think my boss would appreciate me quitting my job to spend each day in bed with Castor. Shifting my position slightly, Castor suddenly seizes me tighter, as though trying to prevent me from leaving his side. It's okay, Castor, I wasn't going anywhere. I was just trying to get comfortable. Instead of offering a proper response, I hear his voice, muffled by the back of my neck, as he nuzzles at me gently. What did you say? I can make you comfortable, if you'll let me. Sure, but keep it safe for YouTube. I'd like that, Castor. Then your wish is my command. With his whispers shaking... Ayah! With his whispers sinking softly into my ear, Castor's fingers move swiftly. He starts tracing patterns down my spine that feel suspiciously like spelling out his name, accompanied by a series of sweet kisses, trailing briskly behind. I'm going to cover every inch of you. I want all of you to know my touch. Oh! As Castor sets about making good on his declaration, I lay back and enjoy the feeling of his lips pressing purposefully against my skin, sighing contentedly. What cute sounds you make. You know, you're cute when you're asleep too. The whole time I watched you, I just wanted to pamper you like this. Being able to see your face up close, to touch you. Don't you think it's incredible? Nodding silently in agreement, I fall further into Castor's affection, his kisses cascading down my neck. You're so sweet and soft, I don't think I can stop myself. Each time his lips leave my flesh, Castor's kisses grow in ferocity, causing me to shudder as he sucks my skin between his teeth before releasing it once again. Every one of these marks is proof that you're mine, Espoir. Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'm never letting you go. Oh no! Well, you'll have to let me go at some point or I'll starve to death in bed. You and your logic! Attempting to calm some of Castor's intensity, I make light of his words, hoping that he might slow down. Not if I feed you, you won't. Hey, look at me. I want you to promise me you'll never let anyone else see you like this, okay? Grasping my chin between his fingers, Castor forces me to stare his seriousness straight in the eyes. I promise. I promise, Castor. Not knowing what else to say, I utter the words he hopes to hear. Good. No one but me should see you so vulnerable. It's my job to protect you, so you should feel safe enough to show me everything. Snuggling into me once more, Castor breathes a sigh of relief as he holds me close. Now, why don't you go get dressed, and I'll surprise you with something. Curious to know what he has in mind, I do as he says, yawning while I make my way to the bathroom. As I sit there wondering what on earth Castor has in store for me, I hear a concerning clatter coming from my kitchen below. Dragging myself wearily downstairs, worried that he's somehow destroyed one of my expensive appliances, I'm instead greeted by a steaming mug of coffee, served with enthusiasm by a beaming Castor. Aww. Here. I know how much you love coffee, so I figured I'd try making one for you. Taken aback by the kindness of his gesture, I smile at him in apology for my grumpiness. Thanks, Castor. That's really thoughtful of you. As he hands me the mug, a flicker of pride seems to flutter across his face before returning to a look of concern. I wasn't sure what temperature you like it. If it's too cold, I can go and warm it up for you. This is perfect, Castor. Don't worry about it. In order to show my gratitude, I take a small sip at first, testing the temperature so as not to burn my tongue, followed by a few enthusiastic gulps. It's genuinely not bad for a first attempt. Watching Castor's frown of concern morph into an expression of elation causes me to smile with him. Do you like it? I love it, Castor. Hey, that gives me an idea. Since you're living in this world now, you're going to need a job, and I bet you'd make a great barista. Job? But I already have a job. I'm the Queen's cleric. It's my sworn duty to protect my monarch's heir. I'm not going to give that up to become a barista. Those aren't even remotely the same thing, but I'll let it slide since there's little point explaining that to him right now. I know, but the thing is, I don't really need protection, and my job doesn't exactly pay all that well. If you're going to stay here with me, I'm gonna need help with the rent and stuff. Fictional character becomes real, the first thing they need to do is get a job. What's rent? Can't we just live in your mother's castle instead? Aw. Ooh, boy. This is going to take some explaining. You see, I'm actually a peasant. Everything you know about me is a lie, except for loving coffee. Castor, I think maybe you're confusing some of the stuff from Winter Wish with how things work here. This world is different. Very, very different. And usually on fire. And rent is something I have to pay to someone called a landlord so I can actually keep a roof over my head. I don't understand. Why would someone of your status pay a lord? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm not royalty here, Castor. That was just my role in the game. Here, in my reality, I'm just a regular person, with a regular job and a regular house. Is that why everything looks so plain in here? Hey, I did wonder what happened to your taste in decor. Ouch. So then, where's your mother's castle? Can we visit? No, Castor, there is no castle. Oh, the sadness on his face. I mean, castles exist here, but I don't know anyone who owns one. And my mother opted out of my life a long time ago. This place and the things here are all I have. And if I don't send a payment to the lord of this land, then what happens? I can't help but giggle a little to myself at his phrasing, but it would be petty to point it out. Well, then I get kicked out of here. I'll be homeless, and we'll both be stuck living on the streets. So you see, it's important to make sure I can afford to look after us both. But it's my job to look after you. Aw, and you still can, Castor. But for now, you're going to have to listen to me if you want us to stay together. You just need time to learn how to live life here. As long as I get to be with you, I don't care what I have to do. So if you need me to get a job, consider it done. I'll start searching right now. Where is the local tavern where I can see what jobs are available? Perhaps a dragoon is needed, or maybe a black mage. Puffing out his chest, Castor rises with intent before looking extremely lost. How exactly do people get jobs here? Yeah. How do people get jobs here? I guess it's different for everyone, but there are a few ways. We can't exactly submit your CV anywhere online, so that's out of the question. But there's always the good old-fashioned way of just walking up to a place that has vacancies advertised. And guess what? I'm pretty sure my local cafe's looking to hire. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go and find out. Marching towards the door with renewed fervor. Fervor? I almost spill the remainder of my coffee all down myself as I leap up to stop him. Castor, wait! Cute. Aw, to be continued. Darling Duality 2, Castor gets a J.O.B. This is the end of this path of the demo. Nice. Oh, that was lovely. That was absolutely lovely. I mean, the art is already absolutely gorgeous. The gameplay is very solid. Everything about it is just very, very top-notch.
Do you know I'm here?
Ah! Ah!
I know you're a monster.
What? His voice is in my ear. He's scaring me. He's scaring me.
Don't stop.
What? What? Okay. Oh boy, that was longer than I expected for a demo. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. But I'm actually gonna stop the video here because I'm rather tired and it's dinner time. But I'm definitely going to play this again, and in my next playthrough, I'm gonna pick all the bad choices. I'm gonna pick all the mean choices. Hopefully I can get someone to do her job. But if you would like to see that video, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about Sweet Castor in the comments. Support this game if you can. There'll be a link in the description. Why is that doing that? So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. And remember, there is always hope.